from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the New York Jets and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson. 7 catches, 104 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at about the 38. Off the play fake. Gordon. This pass out wide to Hall. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun. Gordon taking in left side. It's Wilson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with Michael Carter. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. First carry for Josh Jacobs. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 15 carries, 68 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Zamir White.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Gordon. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Howard. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Howard on 1st and 10. A nice little juke. And a loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. To throw is Howard on first down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down at 7. On second down, a run with Hall. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Raiders have got him.
Jerry Tillery running in there and setting him down.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Here's the Jets punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate.
He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people. Find some other playmakers. But always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Howard now on third down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a dump off here complete, and they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Hall want to give up the middle. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Gordon. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, it told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now Howard off the play fake. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's A.J. Cole now
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
To throw from his end zone, Gordon.
This pass complete. He finds Jeremy Ruckert.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. On first and 10, Gordon. He'll get this to Lazard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
On first down, Gordon. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Divine Diablo to take possession of the football.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they'll take over here following the interception with a chance to tie the ball game. It's first and 10.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And past the 30 down to about the 27. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. First down, here's White. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Going right side is White. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. New York's offense back out there and set to go.
They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gordon. That's complete right side to Lazard. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Looking to throw on second down. Gordon
over the middle and complete to Wilson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
He gets it underneath to Hall. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah, he'll find Hall.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Howard. And he's got his man on the out route. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top, as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. On the ground, Jacobs will get the 3rd quarter started. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. The 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Howard. Wide open receiver, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 44-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Looking to throw. Howard. And he rifles one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So here are the Jets now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Out of the gun, they run it at Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gordon, he finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action. Gordon. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Throwing on 1st down. Gordon. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, Gordon. And his throw here is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And just a yard to go here on second down. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Howard.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
He's got Hooper on the out route.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Howard.
This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Running it with Jacobs.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Gordon. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Gordon. That's complete to Lazard. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Gordon's throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
On first down, Gordon.
And check down, complete to Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Ball again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So out come the Raiders. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this to the 32. Well done to snip that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Rashaan Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Here's Howard throwing on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the draw, it's Hall. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Gordon. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Jets on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Gordon. And that is incomplete. Rodrigo Blankenship with an important one. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Blankenship's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Howard throwing to start the drive. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. To throw is Howard. To throw on 2nd down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd and long. Howard. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Gordon. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Operating from the gun. Gordon. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Back to Renfro again, complete.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Howard. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year, and part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Operating from the gun. Howard over the middle. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Howard now looking to throw on 2nd down. The open man here, Renfro.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. Howard. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Nice job defensively to hold them to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Ball again on 2nd down.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. To throw on 3rd down, Gordon.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And they take a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is